I had a trial going for a client who had a housing defect issue, and as a result of that, the trial held over. It went longer than I'd expected, and as a result, I had to bump a trial for another client, who I will leave nameless, who was very unhappy about this. And I will use his initials. AB called up furious that I had to push his trial off because I was in another trial and couldn't be at two places at once, and demanded to meet with Dan Cracchiolo. And Dad grudgingly allowed that he do so. So we set a meeting, say, on a Tuesday morning at 8 a.m. because trial didn't start for me until 9:30. The night before I was supposed to meet with this client to complain that I was neglecting him, I got a call from an expert in the case that I was trying, stating we were supposed to meet at lunch to prepare, but I can't make it. Could you meet me tomorrow morning before the trial? And I forgot all about the meeting with Dan, dashed out to the expert's offices to prepare him to testify that day, and called back to the office at the first break about 10:30 to hear my secretary, who was very, very upset. I had not shown up for the meeting where the client was coming in to complain that I was neglecting him. Dan was heading to Tucson to meet with his parents, and he had from the client a tax notice that had been received on the partnership property that was in dispute that came with triplicates, and he wrote this note: "Bryan, see me. I'm pissed, DC." And he scrawled that on his hand on top of the tax notice. So it copied through on the 3 duplicates that were attached to the tax notice. So when he had his 30th year in practice celebration, I framed the original for me, and then I framed the pink duplicate of the tax notice where Dan had written, "Bryan, see me, I'm pissed." And I'm sure he has no idea where it is now, but I've saved mine with great fondness.